As great friends and great actors, what did that feel like to be just hurling things at the character, but
horrible. And the first time at the dinner party, actually, it started getting nasty. I was like, can we just break this down between takes? We're all right, aren't we? We're all right. It's pathetic, but you know, she's very good at her job.
Yes,
and she was like, what are you talking about?
You're like, all right, you're Oscar winning. Sorry, you're good at, you're really good at
She's very good at her job.
You each have your pick of scripts. I assume you can do basically whatever you want or don't want to do in terms of material.
Fantastic.
Well, great. Can I ask for what I want to be paid as well?
Oh, is that news?
That would be great.
Okay. Well, I would imagine, just as a fan, that anyone who can get Olivia Colman or Benedict Cumberbatch, they're running home going, we got her, we got him. Like it's a big deal.
That would be nice.
Olivia Colman and Benedict Cumberbatch are two of the greatest working actors today. And as the Roses, they are cruel and petty and working at a dissolving marriage. But seeing the two old friends interact and catch up as they sat down with GMA proves their greatness. They are close friends with a lot of love for each other, even if their characters, the Roses, are at war.
Thank you both for being here. It's a pleasure, it's an honor, and you clearly get along much better in real life than your...
Than on the film, yeah.
Cumberbatch and Olivia Colman star in The Roses.
Everybody seems to think
we hate each other. I suppose sometimes I do hate you. Sporadic hatred.
A reimagining of the 1980s classic The War of the Roses, as a once-loving couple, Theo and Ivy Rose, on the verge of a spectacular collapse.
I don't think you have the capacity to fix your problems.
Are you actually allowed to say that?
That seems unprofessional.
Yes, like malpractice.
We'll be expecting a hefty discount.
When the film starts, you're in couples therapy and you're asked to list 10 things you love about each other. I think the nicest and most morning TV friendly thing we can say is that he has arms is about the nicest thing you can say.
I think that is the only thing you can say on breakfast telly.
So I wanted to give you the opportunity.
Shape of her head is somewhat pleasing.
Right, that's nice.
Distance, that's that.
Shape of her head? Is
shape
that?
Of her.
Right, well, I'm going to give you the chance now, as friends off camera, not in character. What do you like about each other?
Oh, this is easy.
No, but you can't do...
You hate it when I do this.
Yeah.
I love this. Olivia is one of those... She's a ridiculously charming and wonderful human being, as we know, out there in the world, but also as a friend, she's loyal, she's incredibly supportive, she's absurdly funny in life and in work, and to work with a friend who's this good and fun to be with is just, it's a joy. It's a dream come true. I wish every job was that easy. And yeah, I could go on, but I can sense she's going to have to punch me in a minute. She hates it. She really hates it.
Nearly said a bad word.
You saw that. I nearly did. Yeah.
Well, Ben also always goes first. He jumps in first.
Yeah.
But I have to agree. Every moment on set was an absolute joy. Sort of running to work because I get to play with my friend Ben every day, and we met at parties years ago.
For a long time, we know each other. Yeah.
We just hung out and mucked about.
I tried to remember when, but now I can't with jet lag remember exactly. Anyway.
Ben just got here, so he's
just got here, sorry.
But it's so awkward going second as well because you say such beautiful things.
You don't have
to.
He
is the kindest, funniest, sweetest, and just also you don't know how wonderful you are. There's a lovely humility to you. It's very...
That's very nice.
Well, it's true.
Oh,
it's incredibly nice.
Now we can move on from the icky bit.
The good spirits here. You've known each other for so long. You've been friends. You clearly have a great rapport. What do you each remember about learning about this project and then finding out that you'd be in it together? How did that all come about, and what led that decision-making to, okay, let's do this together?
You're better at remembering this. Was this in Venice?
Well, yes, and we'd said at various moments as friends, oh, we really should work together. It's too much fun. I'm sure it'd be good. And this idea was snowballed by grown-ups into a remake of, or a reimagining of, The War of the Roses. And it was David Greenbaum, who was then head of Fox Searchlight, and Adam Ackland, myself, and our production company, and Ed and Olivia and theirs rather. Wow. Pronouns coming out my hair. We all basically got together and thought, well, this might be a good idea. And Tony McNamara pitched us the idea of that dynamic as being a good way to sort of have fun with us as actors. And we went fine, sat back and waited for a script to come in. And
it takes a long time,
takes
doesn't
a bit
it?
of time.
Years ago.
It was about 5 years before a script came in. Tony's a busy man.
Which actually is quite a quick amount of time in
It
film
is
world.
really. It is really. But And it was as good as we'd hoped it would be, and yeah, laugh out loud on the page, and we thought, okay, yeah, this is the kind of material that's great. Get to be funny, but also some serious stuff. And
Yeah.
Right. Is that fun because you're both such talented and decorated dramatic actors to get the chance to play a part where you're dealing with serious issues, troubles in a marriage and so on, but it's funny and you're friends and you have a familiarity. What was the experience of getting to shape this thing into something that you could make your own?
Well, to get to muck about is so nice.
Yeah.
You know, to go to work. I think we both really love going to work, whatever the job is. I love being on set.
Yes.
But to know each other, trust each other, to know each other well, and to really giggle and muck about was just lovely. We get paid to do that.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It is nice. And Jay is just one of the most
Jay's
gorgeous and talented human beings, and he can handle comedies we know from Meet the Fuckers and The Parents and the guy with the teeth and the glasses. I really am quite jet lagged.
Yeah.
Austin
London,
Powers,
baby.
sorry.
Austin Powers. Yeah.
And, but also he can handle the drama as well, as we know. So I
Yeah.
think, Bombshell, for example, so it's a perfect balance of a serious look at a marriage going south, but also with the light touch of a really great comic director. And he's just the most charming,
He's so sweet.
affable, and completely dyspraxic human being I've ever met. I mean, he would
He
literally
bumped
walk into
his
bits of the set
head.
all the time.
Like,
Mainly
the
because he
crew
wears a
put
baseball
long bits
cap,
of
but,
sticky
like, this
coloured
stuff.
tape down so that he would
yeah.
stop hitting his head.
But nothing was J-proof, really, was
15 times a day.
Yeah, and it never stopped being funny. But then, when it did, it got a little bit
funnier.
worrying. It got a bit worrying as well. But you don't find those things. I found them worrying after a while.
Worrying?
Well, I think he's going to lose his mind by hitting his head all the time.
I'm not as nice as you. I just found it hilarious every time I did it.
You mentioned earlier that this isn't exactly a remake of War of the
Yeah.
Roses, it's more of a reimagining.
Yeah.
What's different and what drew you to it?
It's more of it's a starting point, certainly.
Yeah.
I think that fantastic film that we all loved. You probably weren't born, but
I wasn't. Sorry.
it was sort of ripe for mining, wasn't it?
That's right, it was. I think ours, we've got the cultural comedy of two Brits living in America and the kind of differences and culture clashes that happen with that. I suppose that's a different flavour. I think some of the dynamics are slightly inverted from the original couple. I think, and compared to the source material, the Adler book is brilliant, but it's very, very dark. The film is pretty damn dark, as well as funny and spectacular. Ours is a lot. I think it leans in more to the comedy.
I think so. Yeah.
There are dark elements and truthful elements in it, but there's a sort of lightness. And I think the chief difference is they really do love each other, even at the end.
Yeah.
And it's just about two people who lose sight of one another in their differences and their arguments about this huge dynamic shift that happens when his career goes south and hers takes off.
It's infused with tarragon and adds a bit of bitterness.
Ivy likes to leave a little bit of herself in everything she does. I love this fun banter you guys do.
You're a couple that things are going a bit differently for them as individuals, which takes a toll on them as a couple, and things get tense and you have to insult each other a lot. As great friends and great actors, what did that feel like to be just hurling things at the character, but
lovely.
Horrible. I mean, the first time that happened, I got really sensitive because there's a huge amount of this where they're in simpatico, they're having a great time, they're raising a family, they're sort of trading insults, but in a sort of loving way, and then it gets a little bit real. And the first time at the dinner party, actually, it started getting nasty. I was like, can we just break this down between takes? We're all right, aren't we? We're all right. It's pathetic, but she's very good at her job.
Yes, Ben.
And she was like, "What are you talking about?" Yeah.
And you're like, "All right, you're Oscar winning. Sorry, you're good at you're really good at
She's
your
very
job."
good at her job, and so sometimes they're sat there going, "Wow, I feel quite battered."
Oh.
And also, you start loving your character, and you put a little bit of yourself into it. I think sometimes. So, but no, in general, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. There was just that initial speed bump of like, oh right, the gears changed. Here we go.
That dinner party with all the my God, with, amazing people.
It was incredible.
Front row seats to watch Kate McKinnon. It was too much fun.
It was too much fun. I mean, even Verge, you'd see her coming up to a new invention and not being able to get past what she saw coming down the road, and that was it. I mean, if she can't hold it together, no one at the table can. I mean, she's so funny.
New invention meaning she was thinking up a line.
She was thinking of a line.
You could
She was
see her
thinking a
going,
lot of alts. And,
Oh, like this is going to be good. Like when you come up with a joke at a dinner party or somewhere,
yeah.
you're like, this is going to kill.
Yeah.
The difference with her, normally that's when it bombs, but like with her, you know it's going to be gold. And if not, just fun to watch her break and not be able to control herself, because she usually can. And it was, her and Andy in particular, it was dynamite to watch them both.
Such fun. We had kept to forget. I kept forgetting. Book my line.
Yeah.
Like, oh, sorry. Fix it in post. We'll edit it out. If we were ever to see the outtakes or the blooper reel from filming, what would we see? What were talking about breaking character or laughing too much or whatever?
There'd be a lot of that. There'd be a lot of larking about between us. There'd be a lot of me not being able to get through takes as Kate McKinnon did inappropriate things with her hands on my body.
Yes.
And what else? I mean,
I won't imagine. You were very good at aiming the oranges.
yes, but they were not. They were foam.
No, they were foam.
No actors were hurt in the making of this film, especially Olivia.
Yeah.
But you felt it so well because you're such a great actress. She thinks I threw a real orange in her face.
I did.
That's how it looks.
I had misremembered. Yeah.
But that was fun. Yes, I got my aim quite good then.
Yeah.
But no, there was a lot of fun. There was a lot of laughter every day. And, you know, Tony's script is an amazing bedrock, but we did have these extraordinary actors.
Yeah.
All of them, James Dimitru and Zoe, all of the characters in this were coming up with alt lines and alt performances. And it was a magical thing to be a witness of as well as take part.
Zoe Chow is hilarious.
Ridiculously
Comedy
funny.
genius.
Ridiculously funny.
You each have your pick of scripts. I assume you can do basically whatever you want or don't want to do in terms of material.
Fantastic.
Well, great. Can I ask for what I want to be paid as
Oh,
well?
is that news?
That would be great.
Okay. Well, I would imagine, just as a fan, that anyone who can get Olivia Colman or Benedict Cumberbatch, they're running home going, "We got her, we got him!" Like it's a big deal.
That would be nice.
Is it? Are you being falsely modest? I don't know. I feel like once you win an Oscar,
No.
it's sort of like I'll just do what. Like you can be more selective, I suppose, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, maybe.
But I know what you mean. I'm just thinking of all the directors I want to work with. I can just get in the car and go and see right now and say, "Hey, I'm around."
Can I come?
Is that? And that's not reality. That's perception, but not reality.
Yes and no. You know, but it's.
Well, I think we're actually quite low down. Actors are quite low down, I think, in the... You go, I want to make a film.
Right.
And you need lots of grown-ups to go, well, you can't make a film, or
And they're the ones that you want to make films with and you don't get to.
I'm going to live in that world, though. I really like
that. But
that.
let's live in the American world of anything is possible.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a Britishness happening here where it's like, I don't know.
Ourselves a grave. We do not need to
From here, we're like, these are luminaries who elevate anything that they're in.
He's right.
I love him.
He's right. You're right. You're right.
So, as two luminaries who elevate anything they're in, what was the process of getting this film made? Was it a difficult journey, or was it obvious that everything just fell into place and you wanted to choose this for a specific reason?
I think it was pretty easy, actually, because it came from Searchlight.
Because it came from a grown-up already, you see.
Exactly. And it was their property originally, and their idea, and Tony
right.
and them were already having great success with Olivia, with The Favourite, when this meeting in Venice happened around the film festival there. So it sort of had a momentum to it, which a lot of films take a lot more work to get through.
I suppose because we were sort of tried and tested.
Yeah.
And, yes, Tony met them. All of the different facets was sort of trustworthy, I suppose, so it helped.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Will audiences see you in a way differently than they might already after watching The Roses?
I don't know. I've got quite a backlog of... I started in comedy.
Mine less so, I suppose, but I have done comedy as well, but not as much.
Yeah, but I'm really excited about people going, I find you so funny in this. People are going to enjoy that.
Yeah, it did feel like a bit of a departure for
with
me.
a flick on the forehead. Your reactions are very
That was fun.
I think that's going to be exciting for people to see how funny.
But I mean, you know, I think it's also the chemistry between us, and I think it's the raft of people that you know are funny in the film, and the writing and the directing that's proven. All of it. But I love doing something different with a job, and I guess this is one of the more fun movies I've done in quite a while, actually.
Yeah.
So which is good. I don't know if that answers your question.
No, it does.
at all.
Sorry,
No, it
we're
does.
bad at this. We forget how it started and we go off on a ramble.
Yeah.
The rambles usually lead us somewhere good, though. I
Ramble
find.
chat.
You've
yeah.
heard every question already. Like, you know.
We've had a bit of a
But
gap
it's-
though, so
it
I've
is-
forgotten.
I'm definitely on holiday gear at the moment, so
Good.
it'll-
You do have a
something-
glow about you.
Sort of just the makeup.
Balearic glow to you. So I am getting married in a few months, and thank you. That
That's
is not the
exciting.
question,
You
though.
want
I
marriage
appreciate.
advice from
How
two
long
people
have you been
playing
together?
people.
Well, you both wearing wedding rings, so.
Oh yeah,
true.
our actual marriages are
How long
wonderful,
have you
but
been together?
Sorry, we've almost 3 years.
So it's nice to be sure, isn't it?
that's
Yes,
good.
we're
I like that,
certainly
yeah.
sure. We've
Oh,
been
that's
engaged
exciting.
since November, so a bit of a long engagement.
congratulations.
Thank you very much. But I'm soliciting advice from anyone I encounter, and I will take advice on the keys to a successful marriage from you as
Real people,
real
rather than our
people,
characters.
perhaps not your characters.
Good
listen,
idea.
listen,
Yes.
just listen a lot. Have an open heart, and
She's always right.
she's always right. But also, just I think, yeah, you're entering into the most amazing chapter, and it's just open-hearted listening. And God, there's so much more. I mean,
Well, the wedding ring thing, I was told it's eternal, it's unbreakable, and it holds no record of wrongs. It's
That's
really
amazing.
nice.
I've heard the unbreakable eternal, but I've never heard hold no record of wrong.
Yeah,
love that.
which is really lovely. And occasionally you will want to bring up something that happened. We just go, I'm just going to let it go, have a little breathe,
Yeah.
and go in for a cuddle and a kiss rather than a caustic remark.
Okay.
yes, exactly. A bit of space every now and again is really important.
Also,
And
having your
then
own shed is
God
really
make-
nice.
Yeah,
Shed,
sheds
like-
are good. Sheds are a good
Is that
thing in life.
like a shed? As an American, I'm thinking like a shed in the backyard,
Like a
with
workspace,
tools.
like a man
Yes.
cave or a room of her own.
Do you have
know,
a man
just-
cave?
I don't actually, but that's a.
Sounds
we're
like you need
working on
one.
that. Yeah.
I have a shed.
You have a what's that commercial? The she shed? It's a
The
Geico
she shed.
commercial. She needs a she shed. What's in your shed?
It's so beautiful. I could find you photographs. It's just got bookshelves, a comfy chair, and candles, and it's a proper cliche, and I love it.
Sounds
and it's at
great.
the end of the garden. Yeah. It's
I think
really
I've
nice.
seen you in your shed in the back of a Zoom call once.
Yeah, and
Oh,
I
read
always,
through
whenever
that,
I
actually.
do
You're
a
in there for the
Zoom, I
read
go,
through.
look at my lovely shed. I love
But
it.
the key to a successful marriage,
Sophie
having your own
has
space.
a lovely shed as
Yeah.
well, and it's hugely important.
Yeah.
A workspace, a headspace.
Okay.
I often go in there because I can't stand being alone and want to be with her.
Oh,
It's rather nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Safe to say that marriage in real life has
Much
gone
nicer
better.
than
And
our
find
marriage.
projects together as well, and I'm excited about doing that actually
Yeah.
at the moment. Finding work within the work of the marriage, but also not just children and homes, but life stuff as well.
Yeah.
Be
Really
nice to
exciting.
each other.
Be gentle, be kind, yeah, and listen.
Your
Always
characters could have used this advice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Make a
and
cup
don't
of
lose
tea.
sight of one another. That was the thing I was trying to remember from our film as well, which is really important. Like, it's very. I think the biggest takeaway from this as a sort of cautionary tale is, however strongly you're feeling in your own story, don't lose sight of the other person. It's fine to, not get it too entangled. Like we said, you need a bit of space every now and again to let the air in, but don't lose sight of that person. Always have
Yeah.
them in your mind.
So my 25th wedding anniversary next
I
year.
mean, she's.
Oh,
yeah,
congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Good for you.
Yeah. He's
How will
a
you
very
celebrate?
lucky man.
Yes, he is. How will you celebrate? How will you celebrate?
I've told Ed that we're having a year of celebration.
Okay.
So every
Get ready, Ed.
couple of weeks, something fun.
Something fun. Great.
That's a brilliant idea.
So Colman and Cumberbatch say they hope any couples who see the roses will take stock of their own relationship and perhaps take solace in the fact that at least they're not the roses.
Well, I'll give you a piece of advice. They did great there, but don't ask everybody.
That's right.
Well, you get a spectrum.
Exactly. That's the
Every
best piece
married
of
person
advice.
I look up to.